What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Dope Black Therapist Podcast. I'm your host, Blake. Thanks for being here with me. It's a beautiful day. It's a great day to be up and out and just handling business. I think it's one of those things that we take for granted, just the beauty of the day and how well things are going. Even if things are not going as well as you want them to go, the fact that we're actually up this morning and handling business and going through things, and we get the opportunity to even be upset about things not going the way they are. It's still a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So, case in point, I was supposed to be presenting at a conference in Dallas on Saturday the 8th. I was extremely looking forward to it. I'd never been to Texas before, and it was an opportunity for me to speak about mental health in the Black community, and I was really looking forward to it. About a week ago, I got word that the conference was canceled due to lack of attendance, and I can't front. I was bummed because I was really looking forward to the opportunity, and it would have given me a chance to visit my uncle and my little cousin and some other folks down this way, and it would have been a great opportunity all around, and plus for me just to go somewhere I've never been before. But then I was like, you know what, man, forget that, bro. I don't even care. I don't even care that it's canceled. I don't know how to pay for the ticket. I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna go. I'm still going to have that time to spend with my uncle, who I don't see very much, and my cousin, who I've only seen twice, and I'm going to allow this still to be something that I can enjoy. So I got on the plane, came on down. My uncle and my cousin picked me up from the airport, and my uncle was still working. He's one of those people who is constantly growing and constantly getting better and better at his job. And he was on a phone call, like a mobile phone call, for a meeting, and I was listening to everything he was saying, and I was like, "Yo, my uncle is on top of this shit. Like he knows his shit. He knows his shit extremely well." And the people that he was talking to were CEOs of businesses, and one of them was president of a university. I'm like, my uncle is doing this. Like, coming from where we come from, you want to expect people like us to be successful. We grew up with not a lot. We didn't have a lot. I mean, we didn't realize that we were struggling. I mean, we didn't grow with it because we made the most out of everything that we had. One of the things that we talked about, and I asked him about what was like him growing up, because my mom was 61, so she's 17 years older than me. He's 15 years older than me, so he's 59. So he told me of stories how, where they worked in the garden, how they slaughtered, hogs for food and everything, because that's all we had. We had to process everything on our own. No running water, none of that stuff. We didn't have that. And to see him and hear him discuss coming from that, where we didn't have much, to him buying his own land and preparing everything for him and his kids, and what that looks like, and how he's doing so well with himself, and how he's carrying himself for his company, how he's running his company, and what he's doing, and everything he's taught himself to do, and how successful he is. It's extremely inspiring, you know. And I think we all have people like that in our lives that we can look up to, who some people may have thought, oh, they think that they're better than us, or oh, they think that they, know more than us, and all this type of stuff. I'm like, yo, like, it's not even about that. Like, he's doing what he set out to do, and he's making these things happen. He's the one putting in the work. He's the one that is accomplishing all these things. He's the one that got out of our town and is super successful. And he helps out whenever he's needed or when he's asked, or he's just doing whatever. Like, I'm just thinking about like just the stuff that I've seen since I've been here with him. We went to the grocery store to buy breakfast for us. I'm sitting there, he's like, man, he bought a lot of damn groceries. Why are you buying all these groceries and stuff? Like, what is going on? Because it's just the three of us here. He bought groceries for a homeless man who was sitting outside, like 2 bags worth full of groceries, just like full of stuff. He says, I see this dude out here every day, and I see him all the time, and it's like it's getting hot out here. I know he doesn't have anywhere to stay, he doesn't bother anybody, he keeps to himself. And so, but he still gotta eat. So he bought groceries for this man. Didn't look for recognition, didn't see anything, didn't make a big spectacle out of it, didn't take his phone and film it. He just went out there and did it because that was something that he wanted to do, you know. And then he like we went out the next day and we went to this place and he saw this woman. He was like, that looks good. And he paid for the woman's meal just because that's the kind of dude my uncle is, and he makes me want to be better. And I think that is something that just I can't really put it into words. It's just I am on a path of discovery for myself, which we've talked about before in several podcasts. But I'm also looking at ways to improve myself as a person. And he gave me some pointers without even realizing that's what he was doing, because I think that's just him, And I started thinking about all the things that I want to do and all the things that I want to accomplish and how I can be a better place. And it's just like that's a big reason why I'm doing something like the Black Fathers Summit. If you haven't registered, please go to www.blackfathersummit.com and register today. That's something that we're doing to celebrate Black fathers. It's happening on August 24th at the Southeast Raleigh YMCA. This is a free event, and I'm doing it because I'm celebrating Black fathers, but also addressing mental and physical health, which is something that like we talked about, we don't do. We don't go to the doctor. We don't talk about our mental health. We're supposed to just suck it up and just deal with all of it on our own. And it's just like literally like that's killing us. And so the summit is just a way for me to be able to address those issues that we as Black men and Black fathers don't address. Again, this is a free event. So there'll be vendors there where you can buy things if you would like. But the information that we're going to be giving, the blood pressure screenings are free, the diabetes screenings are free, and the breakout sessions that we're going to be providing, they're free. And we're also providing lunch. Only thing you got to do is register and show up. And this is just going to be the start of those things that are going to help me be a better place, because what's the point of having the success and having this knowledge and not trying to share it with people, especially if it's going to make people better, especially if it's going to help them to be proactive when it comes to their mental and their physical health. And it's just one of those things, just my uncle, he kind of just reinforced just by being himself, just like doing these things and even doing them when people aren't like really watching. And I don't expect any kind of recognition and all this type of stuff. I'm doing it because I want to, and not doing it because there's a need, and I want to provide a service for folk who normally don't get this service, who normally don't get this attention. And that's why we're doing it. Just like with the men's support group. It's another thing. It's just like, yeah, I ask for donations, but I don't get normally anything for that. I do it because there's a space for brothers to talk about what they got going on for them. That's a space that's needed. The unfortunate part is like people don't take advantage of it. It's there. It's there for you to take advantage of. Just like this summit, it's there for you to take advantage of. Why wouldn't you? If it was a free event for me to go to that I knew about that was going to be beneficial for me, I'd be all up in it. If the only thing I had to do was show up, I'm in it. And that's just the thing, So it's just like I'm at a place now where I want to I want to help as many people as I can. And I've all that's what I do. I told you I've been put on this planet to help people, and that's what I want to do. And I think so many of us, one, don't know where to look for the help, but also don't know how to accept it when it's offered. People, if people are taught that you're not supposed to ask for help, then yeah, it's gonna be that much more difficult. But when we allow and we show people that it's okay to ask for help and to accept help, and that's actually a sign of strength instead of weakness, I think more and more people will be a part of it. It's it's encouraging knowing that more and more people are starting to sign up and see what it is that's out there. I think it's encouraging that more and more people are addressing the mental health. I think it's encouraging that more and more people are going to the doctor and talking to people like they need to. Like it's men's health month this month. I know it's pride as well, but with men's health and everything, it's like let's take care of ourselves. You know, let's be sure that we're taking care of ourselves like we need to. And I think it's super important. And with these events that are coming up, the Black Father Summit, the men's support group, all those things, those opportunities for us to take better care of ourselves because nobody's going to do it better. And I know we have to be big and strong. We're supposed to be dealing with all of our things on our own. We're supposed to be putting everybody else, ahead of us. And then I ask, how are you going to be the best person to help those people in your life if you're not taking care of you too? You remember, you are a part of everyone. You have to be sure that you are healthy and happy and, in a good mental space, a good physical space. So you can play with those babies if you want to. So you can go play ball or whatever thing that you like to do with your homeboys or with your family or whomever. You'd be able to talk to your partners about what you have going on, to be able to ask for assistance when you need it, to be able to communicate your thoughts, your feelings, your wants, your needs. All this stuff's important. All this stuff's necessary. All that's a part of you taking care of you. Then you should. So again, Black Father Summit is coming up on August 24th. Go ahead on and register. Go to www.blackfathersummit.com. Register there. It's a free event. If you are a therapist or a community worker who would like to actually present, there is a call to present there for proposals. Please submit your support. Can't even talk. Please submit your proposal because we love to have it. If you would like to donate, or if you'd like to be a sponsor, we love your sponsorship. We love your donations as well. So that's an opportunity for you to do that too. If you are looking to join a men's support group, we have a virtual support group coming up on the 13th. You can go to www.thedopeblackTherapist.com and register there. We'll also have another one on the 27th. That'll be in person, but it'll also have the virtual aspect as well. Got to take care of you. Got to take care of you, fellas. You do. It's Men's Health Month. Take care of your health, your mental health, your physical health, because you are loved, you are valued, you are dope as hell. And we'll see you on the next go round. All right. Peace.